It's been such a long time, honestly. Okay. Hello, good night. Good night. I like this one. It's been a while. It's been months since I do a live. So welcome as you come. Please hit that like button for me, please. As you come, just hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Give me a minute. So I come in at the dark. I can listen off the light. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome, one and all. It's been months since I do a live. So I am happy that I have 3 persons with me tonight. So welcome. For if you're new, I am Kay. Some people know me as Lady in the Dark. That was the name that I started out with when I came on YouTube. Then I changed it to Lady K. So, but it's the same person. So if you realize I'm doing my live tonight in the dark, so welcome. Yes, welcome. And you know that I really don't really, I don't have no topic or anything to discuss tonight. And I was just here and I was like, well, it's been a while since I do a live, so might as well I just come and just chat a bit with you all. So hold on for me, please. And if you're making sleeping in room tonight. You see? Oh, hello, Sandy. Hello, hello. Long time for true. Welcome. Just give me a minute, please. All right. Yes, folks. Yes, I am back. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm back. I don't really have a topic for tonight, you know. I just said I'm coming to chill because it's been a while since I do a YouTube live. Was extremely busy. When I said busy, it was hectic. So I am just chilling with you tonight a little bit. Maybe something will come to mind and I will discuss it. Oh, by the way, happy Easter, blessed Easter one and all. Oh, why this thing? Okay. Okay, yes. Blessed Easter one and all, and I hope you all had a wonderful Easter holiday. Here in Jamaica, we don't eat up too much bun because boy them sweet. So as soon as you eat them, just make sure so you drink a whole heap of water because them sweet bad. It's like the people them put pure sugar in the bun them. Pure sugar. And I'm wondering, Lord, they don't have to make them so sweet. But it is what it is. I miss Easter in country, the country style, because back in my days, when it's Easter holiday, we don't have the heap of bun and cheese and them things there because those time you couldn't really afford bun and cheese. So you know what my granny used to do? My granny used to bake potato pudding. That's what she used to do. On the coal stove, what them call it? A hella top. Fire with the one of with the coal pan top and pan the coal stove. I don't remember what they used to call it, but that's what she used to do. And we used to enjoy it so much. But now I realize that everybody is into the bun and cheese. You have some few persons still doing the puddings, but majority into the bun and cheese thing. So I really miss those times. We used to fly the kite. We used to walk and look for this tree. I don't even remember what it named, but there was this tree. When you cut it, it's like blood run from it. So we used to cut it on Good Friday just to say that. I don't even remember what the name of that plant, but that was what we used to do when I was in St. Mary. So I really miss that type of lifestyle. Nowadays, you realize Good Friday, you're in town, you're in the house. You're locked up in the house from morning till evening. You don't see nobody out the door and make kite, a fly kite, nothing like that. So it's just, to me, boring. But it is what it is. And one thing I miss also was going to the river because you have the Easter break now, and we used to have a whole heap of river around us. We used to have river to the side, the top, all over in St. Mary. We used to have the river. So if you don't want to go to one, you go to the other. We used to have a little spot where you call the deep hole. So I miss those life, the country living. You go river, go run a pot. Back in the days when you say you go run a pot sometime, is a chicken back with a dumpling or green banana with a butter, dumpling and butter. Because when I was in country, you just pick banana and cook. That was what I'm accustomed to back then. You just pick it and you cook it, just like that. But we just have to give God thanks. We live to see it. We can compare, for those who know the country living, we can compare the country lifestyle, to what we have now. But guess what? We just have to give God thanks because whole heap of people, they don't get a chance to enjoy it. Now, what I realized upon for the how long I'm on YouTube, but not really on YouTube like how I used to, because I was studying. I finished now this month, thanks be to God. I was studying and it was hectic. I couldn't at some point. It was so difficult doing assignment on top of assignment, making videos for the YouTube and doing live. It was just hectic. It was like, I remember sometimes when I come home, I just drop in at the bed and just sleep. Just sleep. Because you see, when you have a stressful job, you have a 3-year-old who is very, very active. Right now, he's sleeping. That's how I'm able to come and do it, because normally he's up. You have a work, your work is just constant. Your job is like there is no break. And then you have school, and then you're going to take up YouTube. You have to just decide that, okay, one is going to take the back burner. So for me, it was YouTube. I had to put YouTube on the back page, the back end, just to make sure that everything else in my life was going the way I want to. And I remember last year, one night I was on the live, and I remember I said it that I was supposed to be doing my assignment, but me stuck. So because I was stuck, I decided that I was going to come on YouTube. And I came on YouTube and I chat a little bit and everything. And I realized, when I went back, I was like, look how much hours I waste, 1 hour other, sitting up on YouTube before I go do my research to put my paper together. And I realized that it was taking a lot. So I was like, okay, then fine. Let me just leave the little part here a little bit so I can complete. Because if anybody who go to university, especially when you're doing a second degree, you understand how hectic it is when it's coming down to the last with the assignment back and back. I remember at one particular point, my school wrote me and they asked, basically, because an assignment was due. People, this was a training on, it was a training on, what you call it, e-learning, something like that. Yeah, training on e-learning. Yes, that was the course. And I was supposed to do it week. All right, week 1 pass, assignment due, me not do none. Week 2, me not do none. Week 3, me not do none. Week 4, because me not know what to do. I couldn't put my thoughts together. I read every little thing that I can think of and nothing was coming to my head. I'm like, all right then. And then I remember I saw an email and I was like, okay then. I said, let me focus. So I just, all right, and I ate and I went back and I just do what I have to do. But in life, make sure you learn how to balance. Don't try to juggle every single thing. Don't try to juggle your work, your family life, or your side also, school. Make sure that the one that is not really as important as the other, you put it on the back burner. So if it is YouTube, you put it on the back burner and said, okay, then when I'm finished with my studies, I can come back. Because guess what? You can't put your school. Hello, Vicky Lewis. Good night. Good night. Welcome. Welcome. You can't put your job, on the back burner. Because guess what? You need a job to pay your bills. So you can't put it on the back end. You can't put your family on the back end because at the end of the day, the kid, your child depending on you. If you have a spouse, they might depend on you. If you have a mother, you have to know what to put aside and focus on what is really and truly important. And in my life, that was YouTube for me. Yes, long time. That's what I'm discussing. I was studying, right? So for me, that was YouTube. So because I realized that it was time consuming, it was a whole leap. When we say a whole leap, I mean it was a whole leap. You couldn't, you see, my 9 to 5 job is one that is so hectic. When we say it hectic, people, sometimes I have to wonder how me do it, and even sometimes people look at me and they ask me, oh, because it's a job where you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let me see. Oh yes, 5. You have 5 departments, and with those 5 departments, you're the one that have to make sure that everything is fine. People coming to you for this, people asking you this, you have this report, you have that, and all of that. So when you have that, you have a 3-year-old. Oh geez, I don't know about anybody else child, but you see my one, him can't keep quiet. My pitney active. Yesterday, he and his brother was here, and I literally thought I was going to lose it up here. At one point, the little pitney them have the scooter, and them are right. the scooter, one of them almost end up in the wall, And when the child realize what almost happened, when do I laugh and say, do it again, do it again. I'm like, I had to take it from them and put it up. They go up on the bed, them jumping on the bed, jumping on the bed. One of them put a flick. I'm like, no, mm-mm, mm-mm. So I am saying all of this because anytime you find yourself in a certain position and you have a lot on your plate, make sure you know which one you go box off and focus on the one that really and true, the ones that really and truly matter. Because you see, if you not focus on the one where you're supposed to focus on, you're going to realize that you're going to say at the end of the day, if me didn't know, me didn't know, me go take up my book. If me didn't know, me go pay me child some mind. If me didn't know, me go pay my family some mind. If me didn't know, me go focus on my job and all of that. So you have to understand what really and truly matter, what you can manage, and focus on that. Because if you don't, you're going to realize this one thing I going to get left behind, or two going to be left behind, and maybe it's going to be the one that you don't want to be left behind. So just focus on what you know you can manage. Now, I saw something, I saw something on, it was TikTok. I saw it on. I can turn off this. Hold on. Off. What did I say? We now watch a TV and it is right. Good. Let me see something. If it's still going to be dark. Yes, it's dark. Same way. Okay. Let me put back that right there. Yeah. I saw something online, and what I saw was this young lady who seems to be suffering from some mental health situation. Some time ago, she came out, she was crying on her live. On more than one occasion, she did that. She cried on her live and so forth. No, I saw where she posted something with this young man. It seemed like the guy is her boyfriend. I don't even know, but that's how it looked based on how they them talk and how them a move. It seemed like her man. And I see where persons are saying in the comment that she have to be careful because maybe the guy that just did it come take away some of her money, and maybe him just a look at hype, a look at boss or something. When I saw it, I was like, whoa, because the reason why I realized that we have some individuals here, not just in Jamaica, but all over, they are very, very ill. And because of that, people sit, they observe them, they realize that they're going through their struggle, and because to them, they're vulnerable, them say, all right, we're going to take step at them, we are going to use them. And on more than one occasion, you will hear of stories where people come out and they say they lost this because of this person or something happened. And when you wonder why, you realize that the person was at a state that they had to depend on other people, whether it be to take care of them financially, to take care of them physically, or emotionally. And because of that, the next person realizes the state that they're in, and they take it for, they just use the person. You'll hear people say them lose them house, them lose them this because of those situations. So when I saw it, I was just saying to myself that I hope and pray that is not the case with this young lady, because I know that she had her, I don't know if she still have it, but she had her business, her chicken business that she was trying. And she have our TikTok thing, as much as how it's not big as how it used to be. So I just hope that that young man is not taking her, is not using her. Because you see, what a lot of persons don't understand, you see, whenever you try to use these persons who are going through their struggles, these persons who are mentally ill, and when you use them and throw them aside, you know what that do to them? it send them over the edge. Some of them become suicidal. Some, they start to walk naked on the street. Them start do all sort of manner of things because they cannot deal with those emotionally. They can't deal with it none at all. And because of that, them take it upon them head. Before maybe then they lose one screw, yes, when that happen, they lose everything. So I just hope that for her sake, this young man is not using her. Because if he's using her, I don't think she would be able to recover from it because of the state that she is in. And when you look at these things, you have to wonder, where is the family? Where's the mother? Where's the sister? Where's the brother? Where's the loved ones in all of this? Because they are the ones that's supposed to be there for them. I try to protect them. Yes, you can't stop them in that because they are adults. To them, they don't say anything wrong with what they're doing. Them say, all right, me in my right frame of mind. But I just hope that that young man actually mean her good and him not go abuse her or take her for granted, because if that is what he's going to do, that young lady, she's not going to recover from it. Imagine you have some man and some woman, and when they're in their right frame of mind, and when a person hurt them do some crazy stuff. Just imagine someone who is not in the right frame of mind and that go happen to them. Them are going to lose it even more. So I just hope that this young man is actually serious about her and him not going to take her for granted. Not go, hey, when me look on her, the other day, the girl ball her head, it fit her still. She ball her head and it was like she was doing a piercing. I don't even know what she was doing, just to show where she's at. Sometimes when I sit and I look at her, I have to wonder if she had do it for the views, because I realize that's what a lot of persons on social media do. They do things, and when they do it, they just do it for the views. They don't care about anything else. They just say to themselves that, hey, guess what? I want the views here or there, and they just do it. They're not really business about what happened after. So sometimes I have to wonder if we should put out on her live, if she just doing it for the views, but I don't know. Me not know. But I hope and pray that this young man is serious about her, is someone who actually care for her, and him not go use her. That's the only thing. Because if him use Brit, boy, she go gone over. She go right over. Right over. But as I said before when I started, I don't have a topic. I just decided that I'm coming to chill since I'm free now. Let me see. When I finished school, when did I did my last paper was maybe the 11th. Yeah. Somewhere there. Maybe it was the 11th. So since I don't have any school work to do tonight, my son gone sleep left me. I don't know when who tell him to go in bed so early, but he gone sleep leave me. So it's either I take up my remote and go turn on the TV, watch Netflix, or I come and go and chat little. And I say, me come and chat little since a long time. Long time. Right. So that's basically it. I'm not going to stay long. Maybe I will try to come back in the week. I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe I'll try. Not too sure yet though. Not too sure. Oh, people, you see what is happening over there in the US? Oh, jeez, I saw something, and it happened at a university, it seems. And they went and they basically was pulling them, just take out the people them out of the school. When me see it, me like, Jesus, peace. Because imagine, you pay your $1,000 to go to university in the state because you say you want your degree, or and so forth, or you're on scholarship, me no know, and you pay $1,000 just to go to a university in US. And while you're there, ICE come for you and just pull you out of the classroom and gone with you in a detention center. Imagine all of that money gone down the drain. Imagine if a scholarship you lose out. I'm like, Jesus, please. When I look at it, I'm like, whoa, it's sad. It's really, really sad. People don't know what the worst part now. Oh, Jesus, Sheen. Sheen. Sheen said that they're going to increase costs come the 25th of this month. We don't know how much them are going to increase it to. When we see that, I say, oh Lord, because me I said, no, there it goes. Sheen. All of my little cute little top them. A Sheen me buy them from, all of my underblows them when we go work. A Sheen me buy them from. Me remember one time I go by Sheen people and me spend 80 something US and people me get maybe about 4 dresses for my mom. Me get must about 5 top for myself. Me get some liquor set for my son. Yo, a whole heap of something me did buy off a Shein for 80 something US, You see when time I go collect it, if I ever see the amount of the package, a one big something. When me take it out, me I say, oh, all of them something here. Because I was looking for more. I was like, no, man. And I even said it to the guy at the shipping company. I said, you have another package for me? And he said, no, that's all that came. I was like, you sure? Because I was thinking to myself, when I look at my cart with everything that I ordered, it was a lot. And I was like, how am I giving me? It was a big bag still, I said, oh, am I giving me one bag? Because I was expecting at least 2 based on the amount. Because I wholly pass something for my son alone and my girlfriend child, a whole heap of something I did order. Because what happened when I went, I saw where they had a flash sale going on, and they were selling some stuff like for $2, $3, $1, and some crazy thing them did I go on with. And me just buy. When me reach home and me pull the package, people, I was shocked when I realized that everything that I ordered came in one package, And when me give my mother, hey, my mother put on one of the dress, and he sit down upon her. When me say the dress sit down upon the woman, me mean the dress look good, And when time she did it, and she wear it go church, and when she go church with it, everybody I tell her, oh, her dress look good. Maybe I must $9 something I did pay for it. So when me say she know I come say, oh, them are going to increase cost, me I say, have mercy. Because I was planning to go on Shein again this summer, to go buy whole heap of items again. And then me yesterday, me I say, I wonder how much them are going to increase it to. Oh, God. Shein. That is the part where me heart me bad. The fact that Shein are going to increase. But when we look on it, people, on a serious note, seriously, I think they did go on bad still, When me listen to some of the things and what them say, how they manufacture their items in China, me think it bad. But me can't say me not gonna support them because me love the cheapness, so me still I go buy, me still I go buy from them. Because even if they increase it by $2, it's still I go be cheaper. What I did the other day, I ordered some stuff. I make sure that I did it from Amazon. I just ordered from Amazon. You know what the good thing about Amazon now, people? Then ship comes straight to Jamaica. So I cut out couple shipping company right now, then either at them when they realize that Shein, you know Shein. You see, I love Shein, that Amazon start, they ship right to Jamaica here. So I trying my very best to order more from Amazon than Shein because me no want to go spend up my money and then me go here say me nah get my package as much as I think they might or they would, if that happen, refund me, but I wouldn't want, me no want to test it. Me no want to test them. So I'm trying to order from Amazon when I have to. I have some guys, oh, Lord have mercy. I have some stuff When I order the other day, I'm sitting, waiting on them. I think of this week. Yeah, this week I should get them. And those little items on Shein would be maybe about $120. For Amazon, I did spend 50 something dollar. But it is what it is. We just have to work with what we're getting and just hope and pray that better will come. Until then, we just have to just try to find a way out. But I hope and pray that those students who I saw on the video where they were pulled from the university, I just hope that they were able to go back to school just to finish their studies. Because as I said before, it's rough whether it be when you get scholarship, you take loan to go back to school and something like that happen. It's really, really sad because I know for sure that a lot of them over there is loan them take. Loan them take, Then go take out student loan. Some might get scholarship here, there, and so forth. So I just hope that they were able to go back to school and complete their studies. But people, when I look at Jamaica and US right now, the more I look at both countries, I am a bit worried, and I'm being honest, I'm a bit worried, especially the direction that Jamaica is heading into. And each time I listen to the news, yes, I realize that the murder rate is going down, but the murder rate is going down, but you have certain other things happening. And with that, you just have to really wonder. You realize you're getting rid of one problem, but guess what? Another one is coming up. Because when you look at the cost of living, a madness, people. A madness. The other day I was speaking to someone and the person went to Shoppers Fair. They went to Shoppers Fair and they bought some items. They sent me the list. And the person sent me and tell me, say, what they basically spend is free. That was what the person said. It's pure free. Me like, how we are talking about now? And when the person showed me when they found the receipt, I was like, whoa. Because all the person went and got was cheese, bun, a bottle of milk, yogurt. She had a fruits. Well, because they get some fruits. And I think I did see chicken. And what else was there? Chicken. They had tissue bath soup, Lasco, I see Milo, and everything was maybe about $25,000. And it wasn't a lot. And when you look at things like that, you have to really wonder a wagwan at Jamaica. Because the more I think about it, I wonder how are we going to survive? I get to understand it's happening right across the world. But when you look at it, I think we here in Jamaica, we're getting a little bit more when it comes on the cost because our dollar is, not a damn value. Simple put it like that. No value it not have. So because of that, when you compare it with the US, we're not getting anything, nothing at all. So when you look at it, they buy the items from overseas, ship it to Jamaica, and maybe they spend like, say, one item, they spend like 20 US to get it. When it come to Jamaica, they might put on 5 US on it. And you know how much money that, when you convert it to Jamaica, maybe one US is $155, $155 or $150. I not even remember. You can't do the maths. I'm not good with maths. So when you look at that, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Right now, here in Jamaica, we're going through this silly season. And when we say a silly season, a politics time, election time, I come up, people. And every day, I sit down and I listen to them. I have to say, Lord have mercy, another set of baboons are come. When you listen to the politicians, Few of them make sense. Some of them, they don't make no sense at all, you know. I was sitting the other day and I sat and I listened to the gentleman speaking, you know. And I said to myself, so people really have a fall for this? I said, people really, because it's just crazy. And I'm not talking about orange, green, the two of them, the two side. When I look at it, the other day I saw where they posted something with a lady and she was speaking and I was like, geez, mm-mm. And I saw another one and she was trying to recite. I'm like, oh my. And then I listened to this gentleman now and he was talking about, he was on Beyond the Headline with Deion Jackson Miller and he was talking about the poster in St. James that they were, and I'm like, I wonder if this guy realized it just never made no sense whatsoever. And when we look on him, then I said, election in Jamaica just is like a circus. It's just circus start. So you see all of the clowns, them just a comfort. Them just a comfort. And you see the few in there will make sense, you not hear nothing about them. And that's the sad thing. The few where you would have want to hear something from, you know, you not hear anything. And just the crazy one. And you wonder, wow. But as I said before, it's the silly season here in Jamaica and everything about it is silly. From the road work to everything else that they're doing. It's just pure craziness. But all we have to do is just make sure, say, we know what we are doing and we have our head and our body. That's the only thing I can say. Because with what is happening, some way I go get tricked. When we say trick, all of the promises them, yo, a pure madness. Pure madness. But it is what it is. We just have to do what we have to do. But people, as I said before, I was just passing through and I realized that I'm sitting here chatting for almost 40 minutes. So I'm going to up off and go watch a movie. And you see, this was what was happening last year when I was doing the live, you know. Because I would come and I would say, oh, I'm not staying long, I'm just passing through and so forth, you know, and I would sit and I would chat. I remember last year I was on the platform on the live and I said, I'm not going to sit here and talk for over an hour. And people, when the live done, when me look at 1 hour, I don't know. Me sit down and talk for, you know. And I'm like, Jesus, please, I want me find for chat. So me chat. And when I look at it, I'm like, no. Because remember, I said that I was studying. I had assignments to do and everything, you know, and I was sitting on YouTube for her whole ad. I remember at one point, my mother said to me, it was when I had a paper due, and I was saying to her that, you know, so I not do the paper yet. And she said, you can't stand there, you're going to make your money go to waste. That's what she said to me, you know. And when me look on it, I was like, no. And I think a lot of our young people, this is what they don't understand, you know, because they're so consumed with social media. They let social media take over their entire life. They don't focus on school, what they're supposed to be doing, even the house chores, they're not even doing them again. All they're on is TikTok, Instagram. What the next one name? The young people they don't use Facebook, so I'm not gonna say Facebook, because the young people they don't use that. They use this one with a funny face, Snapchat, something like so. That is what they're on. And when they're on it, you know, they don't remember that, okay, CXC come up, we need to go study, me have this, we need to go study or something. And it's crazy. I remember the other day, someone gave me a paper, and basically, when I was looking at it, you know, I'm like, how would them give this? I had to call the person. I may have said to the person, how would you give this? I said, I know AI, you know. I said, I know fool, I know AI. I had to give it back to the person because what the person did, you know, they had a research that they were supposed to do, and the person went and chat GPT, whatever you call it, and the exact same thing that they gave the AI give them are the same thing them are handing. I'm like, no, you can't do that. You're supposed to use it as a guide. And that is what I realize happening now, because they're not focusing on the studies. Them not do no research again or anything. They might depend on AI and the internet. And because of that, you realize that what they're supposed to basically learn, they're not learning. They're not even a focus in a class again, because they know so them can go type it in and it produce a paper for them. So it's just crazy when I look at it. But as I said before, we have to know our limit. You see, if you don't know your limit, you're going to realize that you're burnout, you're under stress. You realize that your pressure gone up, you have headache, you can't think. When you say I, you say my. When you say, yo, a pay tongue twist and madness go on when your brain get tired, clog, as you call it, and that going to happen. Because you have too much trying to focus on. So you have to know what to put aside and what to focus on. You have to know what is important and what is not. Because a lot of us, we focus on stuff, and you realize that what you're focusing on is not really important. And you realize that you spend days focusing on that one situation. And at the end of that situation, sometimes it's not fixing, the situation is still there. It's still there, and you spend weeks, months, a focus on it, and you give it your all. You go, you do your research, you do this. Why? Because you are focused on the wrong thing. When you spend the months focusing on that one thing, the weeks focusing on that one situation, when you could use that time to do something constructive in your life, you realize that everything now is on the back burner. And you're sitting there and you wonder sometimes, oh, how did I reach here? Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, why I'm not getting this? Because you continue to focus on the wrong thing. So that's why I would say to people, make sure you know what is important and give it your all. Nobody will give something your all when it's not needed. That now contribute to your life in no way whatsoever. So just focus on what is important, whether it be your children, your family, your job, your studies, or for some, social media. If that is what you think is important, just focus on it, but make sure that you know what you can manage and you know where whatever is going to take you, because you have to sit and think about what is going to happen come the next 5 years or 10 years. Which one is going to benefit you more come the next 10 years? And just try to focus on that. Because it's like sometimes, you're doing a job and you're in the job, all you realize is that the job just has stress you out. You have stress on top of stress. Every day you go to work, you have headache. Sometimes you feel like the thing in your head are jumping. And sometimes you sit and you wonder, why am I doing this? And if you sit and you try to picture your life the next 10 years, what you want, you realize that maybe if you sit there in that same position, come the next 10 years, the only thing you're going to have, is maybe, live off a pill because of hypertension and all of the stress that you're putting yourself through. You're going to realize that you don't have no money in the bank. Same way. You're going to realize that, hey, you not even have a house. You not even can't afford a car. You can't do anything. You can't take yourself on a nice vacation. And you're sitting there, can't kill yourself with all of the stress where the job I give you, and that job not benefit you in no way, shape, or form. And it's sometimes it comes to relationship. You're sitting in a relationship with a person. You're in the relationship 2-3 years. And you sit and you try to figure out, okay, Why am I with this person? He continue to disrespect me. Why am I with this person? She continue to disrespect me. She not cook for me. She not do anything. She a give me bun left, right, and center. And you go think to yourself, oh, me love her. Oh, me love him. And you continue. And when you look at it, you realize that you're sitting there again, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, and still going through the same thing. You know, benefit, see where it benefit you none at all. Maybe you get 2 children out of the relationship, but guess what? The stress is there. The headache is there. Maybe you don't have no money in the bank account because you have to pay all of the bills them, because all the man do stress you, all the woman do stress you. So you have to know what is important, where it's going to take you. Because I said, wall it away. You see, sometimes we put ourselves in some problems, and the only place, those problems going to take us is to the grave. Sometimes you take up people problem by your head. The other day, a young lady was telling me that she made this wonderful, me I telling her something. You see, anytime nobody ever tell me about man, and they mentioned she the man at JDF or JCF, me say, She met this wonderful soldier guy, and they moving together and everything all right, and everything. They're living together for 3 years, and she said she asked him about marriage, and he might tell her one bag of stuff. It's when my girl do her investigation. Every time the man say he left town and gone a Monique, guess what him have a Monique? Him wife. The dude married. I have him wife a Monique and everything. And my girl still sit down now, She love him. So you have to think about where you want for your life, where it's going to take you. So you see some people, they make riches out of social media. You see, if you realize that, hey, social media is the way out of my struggle. Social media is the way me I go see something, me I go get a house, me I go get a car, me I go make a name for myself out of social media. If you realize that is social media is going to give you all of that, hey, focus on it, you have all right. But if you realize that, guess what? It's the job. Is you getting qualification so you can go further up. That is what is going to take you out of it. Focus on it. Because what I always say to people, you better understand the way this world stay right now. You have some of us, we can bright so till we bright, so till we turn fool. You have some people, they not even can talk properly, they not even can read properly and everything, but guess what? Them have a talent. Whether it be public speaking, knowing how to, that charismatic personality where they can appeal to people and do all sort of something, maybe they have that. But guess what? Maybe you don't have it. Maybe the only thing you have now, is the little brain where God give you and the hands where you have to use for sell this, do this, or so. Use it. But you have to know where you can use to accomplish something in your life. So just focus on what really and truly matters. So guys, thank you so much for joining, and I will try my very best. I am free now. I have no excuse really, because by 8 o'clock, 8:30 every night, my son is asleep. So we really and truly not have no excuse now. So maybe if I'm not tired, I can try to do YouTube live again. Maybe. I'm not even sure. But maybe. And when I'm doing live, I'm normally out of the dark. The only reason why I'm in the dark tonight. What I mean I dark tonight? Not even have no reason. I really have no reason why I'm in the dark tonight. I'm just in the dark because, well, I wasn't in the dark. I mean, turn off the light still. But yes, normally when I'm doing them, my live, I'm in the light and so forth. But people, thank you so much. And I appreciate the support, knowing that I was off quite a bit and still getting the support. So thank you so much. And please have a blessed night. And remember to focus on what truly matters to you. Focus on what you know you can angle. Not take up nothing but you know say you can't manage and go put pressure on your brain. So thank you so much, guys, and have a good night.